women's basketball coach Matt Schmidt in the Coach's Corner for January 23rd. And Coach Schmidt, you've played 2 weeks of conference play since we last talked, 1 road trip and 1 home swing, and the Pirates are 2-2 during that stretch. Let's go back to the road trip where the Pirates went to Columbus State and to Georgia Southwestern in what ended up being 2 vastly different games against the Cougars and the Hurricanes.
Yeah, well, to start off with Columbus State, I think they're an extremely talented basketball program, and basketball team, Coach Jonathan Norton does a great job, and I thought we played well. I thought we went out and fought hard and just did not come up on the side of the win column. Then we traveled to Georgia Southwestern and again played an extremely talented team. I think they were 10-2 at the time, or 10-3, something like that, and found a way to win on the road, continuing that road trip, of course. And so to go and win at Georgia Southwestern was just a great win for our team. And then returning home to Montevella and to play Clayton State. Montevella, we just found a way to win, and then Clayton, we just could not handle them.
You look at the record, you're 5-5 right now in the league, but the women's side of the Peach Belt, especially in the East, looks like it is incredibly jumbled. It looks like any team really can step up and move up and down in the rankings. Talk a little bit about your impressions of the Peach Belt through the first month of the league.
Well, the entire Peach Belt is just so talented and so well coached by everybody in the league. And you're exactly right. Our division is going to be a major challenge, and with Clayton, with Aiken and Lander kind of sitting at that top 1-2 spot, it's almost who can find a way to get into the 3rd and 4th spot for the conference tournament, taking the top 4 teams from our division. And so, I think it's anybody can get into those spots. And so we have our work cut out for us. We got to play well down the stretch, and I think we're very capable of doing that.
I noticed during the 2 home games that you had here against Montevallo and against Clayton State, you seemed to switch up your lineup a little bit, not necessarily from the beginning of the game, but you were running a lot of offense with your 2 point guards out on the floor, Jasmine Walker and Dee Hayward. Talk a little bit about that decision and the growth that you've seen from Hayward this year.
Yeah, particularly against Clayton State, I felt like we just needed to have a few more ball handlers out on the court with all the pressure that they give to us. And I think Deanna has grown up tremendously as the year has gone on, just being able to handle pressure, being able to look to attack the basket and look to score a little bit more, and that's what we need from Deanne, is for her to be a scoring presence every time she steps out onto the court.
Now, your 2 really most talented post players had great weeks. You had Demisha Mills, 2 straight double-doubles. She hadn't had a double-double since the opening game of the year. And then Mari Wells continues with her consistency. She had another double-double against Clayton State.
Well, yes. Mari Wells is, in my opinion, one of the top players in the Peach Belt, and she just brings it every day, whether it's in practice or whether it's on the floor come game time. And then Demisha Mills just brings a different element to our basketball program. Her athleticism, her ability to get to the basket, and her ability to rebound. So, Demisha's been great for us as a team. She's a tough mismatch for certain people, and so we just got to find a way to get other people involved and continue to have balanced scoring. When we win, we have balanced scoring. When we don't, we only have maybe 1-2 people in double digits.
Now this week you go to North Georgia. It's your last game against the Western Division. Then you have a non-conference game at home on Saturday. After that, it's all Eastern Division all in the month of February. Talk about this week, and then a little general comments about the month of February.
Sure. Well, I think going on the road, playing North Georgia, it's always a great atmosphere. North Georgia always finds a way to pack the gym, and so I'm excited for our team to go and play at North Georgia, and then, like you said, returning home, playing a non-conference game, and then finish with the rest of the division. I told our team early on, or at the beginning of this month, you have to play well in January to give yourself an opportunity to be relevant in February. And, we're almost to that point. It'd be great if we come out with another win or 2 here, hopefully 2, 3, and then be very relevant in the month of February. And, I think that we have a chance to do some good things down the stretch.
All right, Armstrong will visit Dahlonega on Wednesday, and we'll be back in action at Alumni Arena on Saturday against Allen University. That game is at 1:30 p.m., and you can follow it along on ustream.tv/Armstrong Pirates, your host for Pirate Athletic Webcast this season. Coach Schmidt, good luck this week, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, Chad.